Hi Gemini, welcome to WillowOAK. I'm here to do your reading for July. This is a general reading, so please only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you. Okay? Let's see what your first oracle card is. Beautiful. You have the spider spirit, which says, make your dreams real. Beautiful card. Okay. Let's get two more oracles and then we'll go straight into the tarot and see what it would like to share. Okay. All right. Beautiful. You have a couple of awesome cards there. The land of milk and honey. So, make your dreams real. Bring them to life. The land of milk and honey is waiting on you. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see what else we get. Look for a sign. Okay, so this is telling you to keep your eyes open for synchronicities, right? Signs and synchronicities. They could be a wide variety of things. It could be repeating numbers in sequence, something that you find on the road, and you keep finding it like a feather or a coin, or you keep hearing the same song. Pay attention because they kind of bunny trail their way to answers for you, okay? Beautiful cards. Okay, let's see what the tarot would like to share. Yeah, there's going to be definitely signs and synchronicities for you. Okay, let's see. Beautiful. I love this energy. Your energy during this time is a Page of Wands, and this is why I like to call him a little fireball. She is learning, but there's something that she wants to start that she is very passionate about. And she's enthusiastic, ambitious, and whatever this is, it is so hard to hold herself back from starting whatever it is that she's passionate about. And that is your energy. Love that energy. Okay. Now, let's see what your challenge or potential is. No, one more. Okay. Another very, very nice card. This is the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is very trustworthy. And it can say that a new, strong romantic relationship can come to pass during this time. And also, one of the things I love about this energy is he feels all of his emotions, but he does not let them control him. He controls his emotions. You know, he feels them and deals with them, but he refuses to let them take over his life. So, use that energy. It's a beautiful energy. Okay, let's see what your focus is, your emotions. It's another learning energy. What you're thinking about is relationships, how to deal with people, how to have healthy relationships. That is somewhere in your mind. Okay. And your recent past, you had a new beginning, the Fool, which is the beginning of the journey, okay? And what this says is enjoy the process, be playful, have fun, Be open to opportunities that are available to you, but do enjoy the process. That's an important part, okay? So you put these together, and it's just beautiful. What's on your mind is having healthy, good relationships and understanding people. And here you have the card that I find highly valuable, where you feel your emotions, but you deal with them. They don't get control of you. And here, there's something you want to start. And this is your recent past, so it could still be affecting you, depends on how recent this is. All right, let's see what your strength is. Well, okay, we have a few. Okay. Beautiful. They're all really nice. Okay, so you have 4 strengths to deal with, to work with. This one is you are waiting to receive back from something that you put out, okay? It could be anything. It could be to a person. It could be, like applying for a job, whatever it is. You've put something out to the universe or to somebody or something, and you're standing there waiting to see how it's received. And this card is telling you, do not stand there and wait. Go forward, help yourself. Here is where you have planted seeds or are going to plant seeds. And you're going to take care of them, nurture them, and it will end up being this beautiful garden. And of course, that's an example they're using, but it fits in so well with this. You're starting something, and you're waiting, to see how it comes back to you. And here, this is talking about you putting in effort to make your dreams a reality, right? And here is a card that I love. It is a card of nostalgia, so it says somebody from the past could be coming back into your life, but it's so much more. Here you see, this is the person as a child, right? And this is talking about having memories that warm your heart and make you smile. It's also a card of compassion, love. It's a beautiful energy, okay? So it's filled with love. And here, your last strength is that you're going to be very, very happy with your abundance. So you put something out to the universe or whoever, and you're waiting for it to come back, and it says, don't wait, help yourself, okay? And to me, these two are so totally linked. These two, right? Because you started something. And here, you started something. Here, you're waiting. And here, it looks like you're waiting. But what it says about this is you weed the garden. You make for sure it has all the nutrients, all the sun, and you take care of this, and you have patience, and it grows into this beautiful garden. So, this is saying don't wait, and this is talking about the process. Here is talking about these beautiful memories and compassion, and here is saying abundance. So, to me, this is almost like a story in itself, but these are your strengths. So, to me, your strength is whatever it is that you've started, you're being very diligent, taking care of it, and it is filled with love, compassion, which is bringing abundance. Okay, so those are your strengths. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, now let's see what the near future holds. Well, that one's come out. Okay, another page. That makes 3 pages, okay? So what this is saying to me is this is definitely a learning time for you, right? And this is the Page of Swords. This is where you're learning how to think clearly, communicate clearly, and on this image, it's like the aha moment, an epiphany, that sort of energy. But so here you are wanting to start something. Here you are thinking very clearly, learning how to think clearly. Okay? And here, you're learning how to deal with people. So you are really putting a lot of focus into whatever this is. And this near future also has the moon. And the moon says things can be a little darker, murkier, a little less certain. And I can see how that possibly could be because you're doing a lot of learning. You haven't mastered something yet. But it's saying use your intuition because it is darker and your intuition will guide you correctly, okay? And there's also what you feed. If you feed the good side, it will grow. If you feed the bad side, it will grow. Whichever side you do not feed will wither and die. So try to make for sure that while you're using your intuition, you're guiding yourself on the correct path that you want to be on, okay? Now, let's get some advice on how to go forward. Okay. The Five of Wands can be competition, fighting, arguing, those sorts of energies. If there are people involved in this, to listen to everybody and then, make your own mind up. Either that or walk away. But since this is your how to go forward position, this is saying stay out of conflict, okay? Stay out of competition, stay out of conflict, keep your eyes on the prize, okay? All right. Now, what you need to know that you do not see. Okay. This is saying that you are putting in a lot of time and effort to create what you would consider as perfect for you. Taking something and adjusting it here and there and being very diligent with it. But it's saying that you don't see that yet. You are doing this. You are working on this, but apparently you're not seeing that you're putting in that much effort, which is very interesting to me. Okay, now your hopes and fears. What you do see. Beautiful. You do see that you are having a fortunate new beginning. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Now, let's see what the possible outcome is. Choices. You have many choices in front of you that you can choose from, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess. What I usually say with this particular card is, it's possible you know exactly what choice or choices you want to make. I mean, your very first card, your energy is one of knowing what you want and having a hard time not going for it. So you might very well know. But what I tend to say on this is don't just pick the pretty shiny thing. If you're uncertain at all, do your research, use your intuition, find the right choices for you, okay? At the bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess, and what this is saying is that you are psychic at this time. You're in touch and in tune with your intuition, right? So use this to help you during the month with everything. And here it talks about using intuition. Here, using your intuition could be very helpful. Well, using your intuition, period, I think can be very helpful. I think you should put that into practice just routinely. All right. So let's talk about this for just a moment. It's a beautiful reading. You have some wonderful cards. It's saying make your dreams real. And it looks like you are. And by doing this, you will arrive at your milk and honey. See the rainbow? This is like what's at the bottom of the rainbow. Or at the end of the rainbow. This beautiful life that you want. And the angels are saying, look for a sign. So keep your eyes open for signs and synchronicities. Just for an example, here's 56, here's 51, so there's 2 5s. And then if you take 6, subtract 1, you have another 5. That's just an example. Some synchronicities are very obvious, and others are very subtle and everywhere in between. So keep your eyes open for them because they will help guide you. You're really wanting to go forward with something. Okay? And here it's saying make for sure that you stay in control of your emotions. You feel them and act on them, but don't let the tables flip where your emotions have control of you instead of you having control of them, okay? And your focus is on learning about people and understanding people and how to have healthy relationships. And in your recent past, a new beginning. The beginning, it's the Fool's Journey, you know, very first card in the tarot. So it's like a brand new start. And it says, be playful, have fun, be open to the opportunities, but make for sure you enjoy the process. And now here on your strengths, you have 4 of them. They were determined to come out. And to me, like I said, this is like a little story all in itself. You've put something out there. Okay, here's your new beginning. You've put something out there. You're working on it diligently. And here's another card that's different, but it's where you're working on something diligently to create something, right? And here you're trying to create this beautiful garden, which is this beautiful result. And it's saying, you know, one of your strengths is compassion, love, care, and finances. Favorable finances. You can be very happy with those. So these are your strengths. Use them. And like I said, it's like a little story within the story. Okay, the near future. You are going to start focusing and learning about how to think clearly and how to communicate well. And like I said, you have these 3 pages. So this is definitely a learning time for you. It's not something that you're a master of yet. And it's also saying use your intuition. So the near future is learning how to think clearly, communicate clearly, use your reasoning, etc. So it's saying here's your head, here's your heart, use your intuition, right? Your intuitive side and your logical side. Use both. And stay out of conflict, competition. That is how to successfully achieve this beautiful, beautiful time, okay? Don't let yourself get drawn into that. And you're not seeing that you're working so diligently on this, but you are. What you do see, though, is that you're having a fortunate new beginning. And the outcome, you have choices to make. And I do get this feeling that depending on the choices you make will dictate the final outcome, right? And here it's saying it's important for you to use your psychic abilities and your intuition during this time. And I'm sure it's linked with everything, of course, but especially this. You know, it's like, I don't want to say a fork in the road. How about many forks? Okay? Many choices. Pick the best choices, and it will be beautiful. Okay. And this is a fabulous reading, okay? So what I'm getting out of it is there's something that you want to start, something you want to do that you are extremely passionate about, and look for signs and synchronicities and use your intuition and your psychic abilities to help you achieve that, okay? And the end result is going to be that you are going to go to your land of milk and honey. So that's just beautiful. And it is such a good reading. There's just about nothing almost to take clarifying cards for. We'll take a few, but it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's get a card for the Five of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords. Okay, and the Knight of Swords, all knights have a goal. And this particular knight, his goal is to achieve his goal quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, it's a swords energy, so it's thinking. It's more along the logical, the in your head kind of thing. But it's saying, you know, get through this quick, fast, and in a hurry. So that it looks like there might be a time where there's either some sort of conflict or competition or something challenging, you know, and it's saying, don't get involved in it. Get past it quickly, okay? And, you know, there might not be any big competition. It might be something very small, something subtle. Only you will know when the time comes. But it's saying don't get involved in it, get past it fast, okay? Let's get a card for choices. Or Seven of Cups. Okay. You have two cards. You have the very same card that you have here. Okay? So what this is saying to me is it's looping right back over to here. Your end result, you know, your outcome, what you do here can make a big difference here, okay? So, follow the advice of stay out of conflict, stay out of competition, stay out of anything where there's challenges at this time. You know, challenges, depending on what they are, can be really good. But this, I would say, is not the good kind, because right here you have the Queen of Swords. And here you have the Knight of Swords, right? And the Queen of Swords is very smart, very resilient. And she's all about the truth. She is a no frills kind of energy, right? So, it's talking about these choices you need to make. And it's being clarified by conflict, you know, arguments, competition, something like that, and basing everything on the truth. And it's the exact same piece of advice on how to go forward, is to quickly get past this. So you have the very same card twice, and you have the Knight here and the Queen of Swords, right? They're both definitely logical in their head. So during this time, use your logic, use your head, stay out of conflict. And on your choices, same thing. So whatever choice you pick, make for sure it's one that does not have conflict, competition attached to it. But I think there is kind of like this loop thing, right? If you opt to go in for some sort of argument or something, it can have an effect on the outcome. So make for sure you stay out of it, whatever it is, so you can have the outcome that you want. And I am not saying that say if you do get in an argument, you cannot have the outcome you want. I'm not saying that. What I am saying, though, is it looks like it's going to be much easier, smoother, flowing if you stay out of it, okay? If you just focus on your goal, okay? All right. Now let's see, is there anything else? Look for a sign. Maybe we should take one for look for a sign, see if we can get any more information on that. Whoops. Okay. Look for a sign. We have a bundle. Look for a sign. Balance. The King of Wands. Very nice energy. And the King of Wands is all about going for what it is he wants. He's, here's the page, here's the king. He is very enthusiastic, ambitious, confident, and goes for what he wants. You have the King of Pentacles, so you have two kings here. And the King of Pentacles is very caring and loving, but also he is known as the ultimate business owner. He's the one who has the Midas touch. And you have a new beginning, which is the Ace of Swords, a whole new way of thinking, okay? And you have the Hermit, which says, go inside, use your intuition, your wisdom to find the enlightenment that you're looking for. So, look for a sign. This one could be up to interpretation, and as you go along the month, just kind of keep these in the back of your mind, right? Look for a sign. Look for balance. Look for something that you really want. Here's something that has to do with being very caring, which you have here in your strength. Finances, money, so maybe look for coins. A whole new way of thinking. If you're, say, for example, walking down the street and you have this epiphany moment, right? Maybe look around you and see what's there, or pay attention to that special moment, okay? So like I said, this is up to interpretation. You have many of them. Balance, going for what you want, money, and being caring, a whole new way of thinking, and going inside to find enlightenment. So if you find yourself in any one of these situations, which is very, I would say, common to happen during a month's time, pay attention during that time for what's around you, okay? All right. And you're gonna love this. At the bottom of the deck from taking that, you have the sun. So, that's absolutely beautiful. Okay? This is where things flow to you. Where miracles are normal. You have something you want to do, and instead of having to fight upstream, it kind of flows in. So, since it's with this, look for a sign. I would say, whatever signs are coming your way or synchronicities will be kind of flowing. They don't have to be, but it's quite possible. And if it is, then it might be subtle, okay? But just the fact that you have the sun, beautiful. That means things will flow smoothly, okay? Now, well, let's jump right out. I was going to say, let's take a card for the moon. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So what this is saying, as you are using your intuition to help guide yourself on your path through this Knight is the opposite of this Knight when it comes to speed. This is the fastest Knight there is. This is the slowest, okay? So when it's time to use your intuition, be very methodical, be very thorough, don't be in any hurry. Make sure all your T's are crossed and I's are dotted, that kind of thing. So that's saying, go slow enough and think through things to make for sure you are on the path that you want to be on and that you're making really good decisions, okay? And so that, using these as a comparison, when using your intuition, go slow, be thorough. And here, when it comes to arguments, competitions, things like that, go fast, be done. Okay. I would have to say, absolutely beautiful. So now, let's go ahead and get some cards from the universe. Oops, messing up the cards. And see what the universe would like to share. This looks just absolutely beautiful. It does. Looks like it's going to be a very productive, good month. Okay. What this is saying is if at any time during this time frame, and it's set for July, but energy really doesn't like being pinpointed, so it could extend out in either direction. It says, if you have any questions, put yourself in a hangman energy, kind of go into an isolation for a moment and go within to find the answers that you're looking for. Okay? And remember that this month, there's a lot of learning going on. You have the Page of Wands, you have the Page of Swords, you have the Page of Cups, and even this Eight of Pentacles is where you're working on something to where you get it perfected, right? So that's also learning. Here are choices. So you have to really evaluate that unless you totally know. And here, it's, maybe learning, maybe not, but it's going through the process of creation and development. All right, let's get another card. Now about this competition or argument, right? Stay out of those. I think that would be the advice here. Could be, the word warning is kind of strong, but it's possible it's warning. But I would say it's definitely advice. Stay out of it. Stay out of arguments, stay out of competitions, anything that can cause challenging emotions. And if you do find yourself pulled into one somehow, get through it as fast as possible and use your head. Just go for the truth and get out of it as quick as you can. Okay, this is kind of interesting. Here is where you are looking at 3 cups and the energy is challenging. It could be apathy, it could be anxiety, depression, it could be anything challenging, and you're not seeing the cup from the universe. And I am getting the feeling that this could be attached to this. It might not be. But usually if there's a problem in the reading somewhere, the universe will give me a card that makes reference to that. And we'll have to get one more card to see for sure. But that could very well be what's going on. If you get drawn into an argument, then your certainty that you feel right now maybe will be replaced with doubt. So you don't want that. Beautiful. You are very strong during this time. And you tend to show your strength through kindness and compassion. But this is saying, don't worry. You're going to get through everything, whatever is coming towards you, just fine. So maybe this is not a warning. Maybe it's just advice. Okay? And I do think that this card is in relationship to this. Okay? You don't want to have any doubts, because here it is all beautiful, right? Just this one part. And the clarification for the choices. So maybe when it comes to making choices, do keep your positivity, use your psychic abilities, use your intuition, whatever you need to make the best choices, okay? Because, yeah, I think that is in relationship to this. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands again. You have it right here, okay? So this is saying that you're very strong, very enthusiastic, ambitious, confident, and you're going to go for what you want. Yeah, beautiful reading. Just stay out of competition and everything should be beautiful and smooth. And remember to look for signs. Okay, let's get a charm. You have the Tree of Life. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Everything is going to turn out wonderfully. Enjoy July. Let me tell you, it's going to be beautiful. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading and found value in it. And if you did, please give it a like, share, subscribe, leave comments. It will definitely help the channel to grow, which I would greatly appreciate. And I would also appreciate it on a personal level as well. It's very nice to know if I was able to help somebody. Okay, thanks. Happy July. Much love. Bye.